Today we're going to be building a new dashboard within our AppSheet project management system. And this is going to give our leadership team a quick, accurate snapshot of what's actually happening with our projects without having to go around and take the time to ask a bunch of people. And we're going to build this as a single detail view within AppSheet, with each part of the report being made up by expressions, and specifically using the lookup, select, and filter functions. All right, let's take a look at our app. Here's the Google Sheet for our app, and we've got tabs for projects, tasks, employees, and reports. And projects is basically just a list of our projects with the project ID, the name, the client, and you see that we have a status column to indicate whether the project is active, whether it's our primary project, which really means it's our most important project, or if it's archived, which none of them actually are in this case. And for each project, we also have tasks associated with them. Those are linked back to our project through the project ID here. We've also got status for them, and we've got who they're actually assigned to, which relates over to our employees, which is this table here. So we've got each employee's name and their role and their email address, etc. And then finally, we've got this reports sheet, and this is basically just a placeholder for actually creating the reports like the dashboard that we're going to create in this video. All right, so here's our AppSheet app, and we've basically got a table here corresponding to every table that we had within the Google Sheet. And here's the reports table that we're talking about. And you see that I've created a slice for that, which is our status report slice. And basically, I'm just got the row filter condition saying the ID 1. So basically, this is just so I can search for one record within that table, which represents our status report. And then I've linked to that slice within our status view here. You see that that's linked to this status report slice. It's basically so we can just link to one record in a detail view, which is what I'm doing here. And we're going to repurpose this detail view for our status report. The first thing that leadership wants to see is the team's current priority project. And there should only ever be one of these at a time, which makes it a great candidate for AppSheet's lookup function. Lookup finds one row that matches the criteria that you give it, and then it returns a simple value from that row. It's meant for situations where you're confident that there's only going to be one correct match, or you just don't really care what match you get back. If there could be more than one matching row, and you actually care which one you'd get, you'd want to use a different approach. If that's your case, check out AppSheet's documentation to see some recommendations on how to handle that. But for our case here, there's only ever going to be one priority project, so we're okay with using lookup. All right, so let's create a new virtual column within our reports table for the priority project. So I'm going to name this priority project, and then I'm going to enter an expression for this. And I'm going to be using my AppSheet Advisor AI assistant for writing all these expressions just because it's much easier to actually do that. But if you're doing something similar on your own, you can either just copy the expressions that I have here or check the expression documentation that's available within AppSheet's expression assistant right here for the details on how to use each one of these functions for your expression. So in our sheet, our priority project is identified by having the status of primary. So that's what we want to look for with our lookup expression in order to find that project. So let's create an expression and say, get the project where the status is primary. All right, so this is using any select where status equals primary. And if you look at the AppSheet documentation, they basically say that this expression is the equivalent of what the lookup expression does. And it's basically doing a select, which would return multiple rows where the status equals primary, and any gives you one value from that. But since we're actually trying to use lookup here, let's just tell the expression assistant that that's what we want. So let's say use lookup instead. All right, so there we go. Again, equivalent to what that other expression was, just a little bit more clear as far as what it's actually doing when it's using this lookup function versus that any select style function. All right, let's go ahead and use this expression. We'll hit save, we'll hit done. And now let's go back to the detail view that we're using for our reports. And let's go down and update the columns that we're using so that we only have the ones that we actually care about. So right now, that's just the priority project. So it's showing that our priority project is currently mobile. And if I switch over here and look at my app, you see the priority project is this Blue Wave mobile app. So that one is working. Now that we've got the priority project worked out, the next thing that leadership wants to see is which team members have something due today or something that's overdue. And for this part, we're going to use AppSheet's select function. And select returns a list of values from a column where specific criteria matches. So it's similar to lookup, except it's for when you expect multiple different things to be returned in a list instead of a single value. All right, let's create another virtual column here. We'll call this one tasks due for to list the people that actually have tasks due. And we again want to create an expression, aka formula for that. So I'll click here. I'm again going to use the AppSheet Advisor AI assistant to do this. So I'll click here. And I just want to describe what I want. So I'm going to say, give me a unique, comma, separated list of employees that have tasks due today or past due where the status is not done. And to just briefly talk about what we're actually asking for here, let's look at our sheet again. So this is our tasks table. We've got in here a due date column and also a status column. So what I'm asking it for is to the rows where the due date is either today or before today, meaning that it's due or past due, and where the status is not done. So the status could be not started or in progress or basically anything except done. And then I'm also asking it to do a link between the assigned to column that we have here and the employees table over here that assigned to actually references. Because what I want in the end result here is the actual name of these people. So I want it to do the filtering from this table and then follow this reference from assigned to actually give me the names of the people here. All right, let's go ahead and create that expression. All right, so what we've got here is an expression that at the outermost layer has this text function wrapping it, which actually gives us back a comma separated list. And then inside that we have unique, which is making sure that all the names that it returns are unique. So if one person has 3 tasks due, it's only showing us their name one time. And then inside that we have a select that's getting the employee's full name, and they're getting it from another select that is is retrieving the assigned to ID of the employee from the tasks table where the status is not done and the due date is less than or equal to today. So all of that combined rolls up to actually give us that unique list of the employees that have things due or past due. All right, let's go ahead and use this. And we will save here and hit done and save one more time. All right, and now let me go back and add this into this view. So I'm going to go back here again and scroll down here, and we'll hit add and select tasks due for. All right, so there we go. Now we have that list, again, comma separated list of all the people that we just retrieved from that last select that we did. Okay, so now they know who has deadlines, but they also want to see the actual tasks behind those deadlines. And they don't just want to see the task names, they want to see the full details of each one of those tasks. So for this, we're going to use AppSheet's filter function. And what filter does is basically let you search for records based on some criteria. So just like select, but instead of just returning a list of the values, it returns references to the actual rows, which we can then display. So it's kind of like creating a slice, but in a column inside another table instead of as a top level table like a slice is. I know that probably sounds confusing, and it's actually easier to show than it is to describe. So let's take a look. All right, let's create one more virtual column, and we're going to call this one tasks due. And I'm going to create one more expression. And this time we'll say, give me all the rows of tasks where the due date is today or before today and the status is not done. And if you're looking for something specific, like we in this case are looking for a filter expression, you could ask it to give you a filter expression and we'll help the AI know exactly what you're looking for. This will probably give us what we want, but we'll actually take a look here and see. All right, it did give us a filter. Good. This is exactly what we want. But what this is basically doing is it's filtering the tasks table. That's the first part. Where, and it's got and because we want these two different conditions to be true. Condition number 1, that the due date is less than or equal to today. And condition number 2, that the status is not equal to done. So those two things will again give us these rows. Let's go ahead and use that expression. We'll save here. We'll hit done. We'll save here. And now if I go back to my view again, I'm going to add in the tasks due column and save. And now if I go back to my status here, you see that we've got the 3 different columns that we set up. First, the priority project. Next, the tasks due for, so the people that we need to book to get their tasks due. And then the specific tasks listed out here. And because we're using a filter expression, it's actually giving us the references to those rows and embedding them right into our view here so that we didn't have to create a slice and link it to a different table in order to be able to do that stuff. Instead, we're able to query those rows and embed them directly. And if I click on any of them, I can follow the links to get more detail about that specific task. All right, so that's how we can use the lookup, select, and filter functions to create a reporting dashboard within Google AppSheet. I hope that this has given you a better idea of what each one of those functions does and when you might want to use it. If you do have any questions about it, ask down in the comments and I will do my best to answer those. That's all I've got for today. As always, thanks for watching and happy building.